Thank you so much for joining me today as I discuss social media and classroom management apps in the classroom. Today, I am going to do a quick review of the Bloomz app. I have found it to be a very user-friendly and customizable app, and I really like it. So let's get started. The Bloomz app is an effective way to incorporate social media in classroom management. There are many features for involving parents, keeping track of assignments, and helping children build ownership of their behavior and academic work. There are also some other great features, which I will discuss later. Now, to get started, just download the app. I used my iPhone and had no issues at all. The app and the basic version are free, but there is the option to upgrade to the premium version. That would be either $7.99 a month or $95.99 annually. I don't know if that's January to December or an academic year. Then you just create your username, you select the school that you teach at, and what grade you teach. When you first start the app, you do have an option to kind of give it a tour of a demo class that's already set up. That is what I am using for this presentation is their demo class that they already had set up. Just go up to the top left corner of the screen and there's three little bars. Click on that and then the demo class is listed here. Now, under your settings, this is using the demo class again, but you have the option to choose which grade you teach. You can pick a color theme, and then there are class options where you get to decide what's going to be best for you. My favorite part about this is that you can choose to manually approve each request to join. And that might take a little more time when you get started at the beginning of the year, but that is going to give you a lot of control over who has access to what you're putting up here and also who gets access throughout the year. You'll get notified and you'll have to approve that. So I think that is a very smart feature. Now for student access, this is also under the settings tab. And I love this because you get to choose what's going to be developmentally appropriate for your students. With social media and students of any kind, I always worry about the content being too mature, about it being too much pressure on them. But this way you get to decide. And I really do like the features that this app provides because I think it's going to build some really great behavior and academic habits. So students can access the post and the calendar for the classroom. They can see their own behavior and message the teacher. And while that is great for your middle school and high school students, that might be too much for your elementary school students. So maybe you just want to let them see the portfolio and the teacher post. Again, all of this is also customizable under different settings tabs. But you might have even lower grade students and decide that just no student access is what's going to be appropriate for them. Of course, if this app becomes an issue later in the school year, you always have the option to just limit it entirely. Now, under the parent settings or parent access under the settings, you get to choose whether or not you're going to let your parents post without moderation. I think it's a great idea at the beginning of the year that you really monitor this app, especially as you get to know the families, kind of know what to expect, because this does have your name on it. And this is going out to the students and families in this class. But you can also choose whether or not you want to let students view the portfolios of other students under this setting. And you might decide that that would be appropriate for your class because they're all kind of working as a group, or you might decide, I don't want to create animosity or competition. I'm just going to make these kids focus on their own projects. So you have the option and you're going to know your class. You're going to know what's best for them. Now, under behavior settings, this is a really neat concept, I think, because you get to choose your theme and set types of awards and points, but this is going to let your students and parents monitor the behavior of their student every day. They're going to get a notice. It's not like those letters that sometimes get lost in backpacks when you try to send them home about behavior issues. This is going to help the parents become a part of a team to monitor behavior if it's an issue, but it's also going to provide documentation for you, the teacher. This can be a really tough area, And this is just another support for teachers. Now, language options, I am very excited about this as a future teacher of students who are learning English as an additional language. There are 80 languages to choose from. I'm sure they're going to add some more as time progresses. The biggest downside is that I am only able to publish in one language. So setting the preferred language is going to fall on the parents and setting that up on their app on their end. So while I don't like that, that is something that I could incorporate into the parent teacher night, the meet the teacher nights that I have at school. Another really great feature of this app is the notification options. You get to choose, do I want to get text or emails about this? And also, when do I want to get these notifications? You can turn off the weekends, you can turn on the nights. It's totally customizable to what's going to be best for you in your situation. Also, teachers can choose whether or not they want to send out daily push notifications and emails to parents. I don't know that I would do that daily, but that's an option. And then in case there is an alert, all notifications going to be sent through all the channels. So every phone number and email that they have, if there's an issue at school, you can quickly get this information out to parents in different ways. I really do like that option. Now, this is just kind of a look at the home page. This is going to be a little bit different, but very similar to what parents see. This is the teacher version. So this first icon with the two people, that's where you can manage your different groups. You can manage groups of parents, groups of students, and also groups of other teachers. This could be really helpful when you're integrating lessons, trying to draw in some vocabulary and concepts from the content areas into the English language development for me. And then this second icon is the access code. There are two different access codes, one for parents and one for students. And you can send it out to different people as you need to with that. And then this third icon of a camera is, of course, where you would add photos. This plus sign at the bottom is where teachers can just click to quickly add assignments, events, alerts, notifications, put up a newsletter, whatever you need to. So I think that is a great feature. And this is an app that I am definitely going to use in my future classroom. I hope that this has been effective for helping you. Thanks so much.